Today is December the 20th, 2016. I have 485 miles that I'm going to do while I'm out on this section. There's where I just came from. Route 231 is over that way. And there's where I'm heading, up towards US 90. But I got a month to do the 485 miles. So these first 5 days I've got a friend slacking me. So I'm looking forward to that. And then after that, I'll be on my own. Okay, I finished the part of the trail that went along US 90. And the nice part of that is it was only on 90 for about half a mile. And then it cut back in on a little path called Box Court. And the trail no longer goes right by the bathhouse at Olustee Battlefield, but you can see it where you turn off. This is beautiful out in here. Nice little pine straw covered boardwalk. A couple of benches. Very nice part of the trail. Today is the first day of winter, December 21st, 2016. I just picked up where Chief and I left off on the Florida Trail, east of Lake Butler on Highway 100. And I'm walking down the County Road 237 to the bike trail that will lead me into Lake Butler. Beautiful morning. It was 47 this morning. I'm enjoying this walk. Right, here's the beginning of the bike trail. If the railroad bridge wasn't out down that way, I'd have come out from that area. But they've closed the trail down there for quite a few years. And I'll take this ride on up into Lake Butler now. Look at the turkeys go. A lot of turkeys out there. I got about a mile left of the trail. The sun is just popping out for the first time in a couple days. And there's a celebrating tree. Don't see too many fire towers in use anymore. That right there is a cow. Sunset on December 21st, 2016 from my camp at Ocean Pond. It's Thursday, December 22nd. Just after 6 in the morning. Here's what I wake up to get to see this morning. Here on Ocean Pond. This is the new section north of Lake Butler. The old section was east of County Road 231. This one is west of County Road 231, about 6 miles. Right now, even though I'm walking in the woods, I'm paralleling a gravel road right there. I think that gravel road and I parallel for a couple miles. There are some wet sections in this new section, so anybody coming through, don't plan on keeping your feet dry. Still an improvement over what the trail was on the east side of 231. This is one short section that's wasn't maintained. That's supposed to be the trail right there. And then right next to it is this old 2-track Jeep road, which is the way to go in this short section. And I'll see how well it is up this way. It doesn't look like it's maintained that way either, but that's the way I'm going. Nice little tannin creek that's flowing pretty good. It's just like drinking tea. That deer blind could use just a little bit of work. You got to pay attention to find this campsite. This is it. Alright, it is December 23rd, 2016. It's a Friday. I'm in Osceola National Forest, I believe it is. And I'm doing a 16-mile hike today from Route 441 north of Lake City back to Ocean Pond Camp. Gorgeous out. A little warmer this morning. I think it's about 55 degrees. And I'm looking forward to today's walk. Look at these pine trees. I hear hunting dogs way in the distance. It is hunting season. And I'm wearing my blaze orange. This has been an excellent trail so far this morning. It's all been mowed, looking like this. Walking through pine forest. That dog looks like he just up and died. What a shame. I've walked about 9 miles today so far, and the whole trail has been beautiful like this. It is nice out here. Here's one of the few shelters on the Florida Trail. Well, it is December 24th, 2016. Christmas Eve, everyone. I'm walking down Cripple Creek Road, and I will be walking into White Springs in about 16 miles. There's a fixer-upper. Just leaving the Madison shelter. Beautiful little screened-in shelter. Uh-oh, I'm not going that way. Coming up to the Swanee River for the first time. A nice footbridge over a small tributary going into the Swanee River. I've been walking along the Swanee River for the last couple of miles. There's a Swanee right out there. Wobbly bridge. This is the Swanee. There's the north bank. I'm on the south bank. Little shoals on the Swanee River. This is a very nice trail. This is the loop south of White Springs. And it's a hiking trail and a biking trail. Very easy walking through here. Alright, I have done the walk from Holt, Florida this morning on US 90, and I'm just now coming into Crestview, the old section of Crestview. Got about 6 miles to the Air Force Base. Today is December 27th, 2016, Tuesday, and I'm just entering Eglin Air Force Base on the west entrance. I'm almost a mile in Eglin Air Force Base. Come up to my first stream crossing. This is what I love about these streams in Eglin. They are crystal clear. This is called Pearl Creek. This creek has the benches. This is called Honey Creek. Look at that beautiful water. Trail goes down that way. J. Walton Pond Camp site. I eat lunch over there on those benches. And there's the pond. Walked 7.5 miles this morning, and I got 10.5 to go to where I'm camping tonight. Hello there, big fella. You gonna let me get by? I still got 4 miles to go to get to camp. Yeah, you're a mean one. This is Wednesday morning, December 28th, 2016. And saw a dead rattlesnake just a little bit ago, and a few truck hunters out driving the roads right now. and I'm walking on a very warm 67-degree morning. Much too warm for this late in the year in Northwest Florida. Dang, that was a climb. Whew. That wore me out. I just finished having a lunch break at Bull Camp, about a half a mile back, and I'm only heading another 6.5 miles to Alaqua Camp, where I'm staying tonight. That'll give me about a little over 15 miles for the day. It's a warm one again. There's a creative trailblaze. I just got to Alaqua Camp. I filled up 4 bottles with water from Hellfire Creek. And not only is it flat ground around here, where I didn't have flat ground last night at Red Deer Camp, look at what I got. A picnic table. Oh my gosh, life does not get any better than this. Another nice thing about this camp compared to Red Deer Camp, where I stayed last night, or even Bull Camp, where I had lunch today, I'm far enough away from Interstate 10 that I can't hear the traffic tonight. Sprinkled a little bit on me coming in here, but that's alright. It's been so hot. Gonna have another warm one tonight, and then tomorrow night it's supposed to get down into the 30s. That's gonna be very welcome. I love picnic tables. Oh yes. Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday, December 29th, 2016. I've been walking for about 40 minutes. I had an excellent night's sleep back at Alaqua Camp. It was nice and quiet. Slept for at least 12.5 hours. Got up and had my breakfast and coffee, and I'm gonna be heading out of Eglin Air Force Base today. Probably about 9 miles and I'll be out of the base. I love walking through these areas with all this deer moss. Saw one of the biggest turkeys I ever saw about a half an hour ago. At least he looked like a big one from the angle that I saw him at. Over there, the trail I came from. Those two logs are submerged about a foot under the water. I was able to cross on those and come up, scramble up this deep embankment right here. I believe this is the Lockwood River. This is where the bridge used to be. I guess this is all that's left of it. Crossing the Lockwood River there. This is Blount Creek. Nice and cool anyway. I'm done with Eglin Air Force Base. I'm walking down Route 331, which is about a 3.8 mile walk, and it's still under construction. Well, I'm at Steephead Campsite. It's 3:25 Eastern Time. No picnic tables, but they got benches. That'll do. And there's flat areas to camp. Supposed to get down in the 30s tonight. That is gonna feel good for a change. It's been in the upper 60s overnight. Much too warm. There's home tonight. It is Friday, December 30th, 2016, and cool morning this morning, upper 30s. I'm getting a late start. It's 9 a.m. and I just started walking. I got about 17, I think, to go today. Gorgeous day though. Those hogs that I saw back there were no more than 100 yards from where I camped at. And the mother was snorting at me. This is a pretty swampy area. A lot of hogs have been rooting around back in here. That's Lafayette Creek. starting to get easier finally. This is Black Creek. This is where my water for the next day come from. Love all these creeks up here in Northwest Florida. Walking through a planted pine forest. Look at the rose. The view outside my tent tonight. Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday, December 31st, 2016. Had a good night about a mile or so back off the trail. And I've just entered a new section. I'm taking a chance on this. I've never walked this before. It goes from 7-something trailhead down near Ebro and cuts out the road walk through Bruce by a fantastic little restaurant. So we'll see how this goes. I'm about 1.5 miles or 2 miles into this new section of trail that bypasses Bruce. And so far they've done a really nice job on opening this thing up. I'm enjoying this over the road walk that I had out there. Oh my gosh, look at this camp. Look at those chairs. Oh my gosh. Why didn't I stay at one? I didn't realize it last night, but there was a camp just in 1 mile or so after the road crossing. Oh, look at those chairs. I'm gonna take a break. Coming down to the boardwalk. Boy, is that nice. Holy smokes. What a great job. Wow. It smells brand new. I can smell the preservative in the wood. Look at that cypress knee right there. That thing is 8-9 feet tall. Wow. There's a bunch of them over here. Well, how about that? Here it is, January 1st, 2017, Sunday morning. I'm walking over a bog bridge right now. I got started walking about 15 minutes ago. Actually, earliest I've gotten started so far. I've got a long road walk today, but I will finish it one day from Route 20 on Route 20. I think it's something like 17-mile road walk. So looking forward to getting that done on a Sunday when there's not as much truck traffic. Oh, there's a nice little stream right there. Don't know if you can see it or not. Whew. About 4 o'clock this morning, it started warming up. It had been raining sometime like 1 o'clock on lightly, and then about 4 o'clock this morning I could really tell that it started warming up. And while I was packing up my tent this morning, the mosquitoes were chasing me, which is crazy on January 1st. But I'll be out of the woods here in a mile or two. Supposed to be rainy all day today, all night tonight, all day tomorrow night, and into Tuesday, I think, before it starts clearing up a little bit. So it's going to be a wet hike for a while. Alright, I'm out of the woods and I started my long road walk down Route 20. Took me an hour to get out of the woods. I thought I was closer than that. Okay, I didn't get to use a video recorder much today because of the rain, but I'm in my tent now by Little Porter Lake. The lake's just to the left. I can't see it from inside my tent. And I'm done with the very first day of 2017. See you tomorrow. It is January 3rd, 2017. I'm in Blountstown. I hitched in the town yesterday from the Econfina River, and I'm gonna walk back out to where I hitched for the next 3 days. Then I'll hitch back into town again. This is the bike path that I take out of Blountstown for a short while up to Route 71. Reason I hitched into Blountstown yesterday from the Econfina River was they were calling for flash flood warnings and lots of rain, thunderstorms, tornado warnings. I just figured it was time to get out of there. Wasn't sure what I was going to do, and the hitch in wasn't bad, so I decided to walk back out to where I got off the trail at. Today's Tuesday. I'll be out there sometime later on Thursday, and I'll hitch back into town probably Friday morning. And I got the next batch of rain coming in Friday, so that might work out well. We'll see. And there's the Chipola River. Pretty muddy. From the looks of that tree out there in the water, I guess it is flooded a little bit. Been a nice trail so far. There's a tree we'd have jumped off when we were kids. There's the library at Sheldon's Corners. And there's this pavilion here. There's a little lake down there. They got garbage cans. And there's a bathroom up here. I get to camp here tonight for free. This is fantastic. Wow. All I gotta do is find the flat spot. And that's probably gonna be right in here. Quite a setup here tonight. Fresh water coming out of a spigot. Electric outlets. Picnic tables. View of a lake. Pretty nice setup. Kind of a flooded river here. I left Sheldon area about 45 minutes ago. Yeah, these rivers are flooded. I'm walking on 274. Got about a 15-mile road walk to get into Econfina River area. So I'll be glad to get this one done today. It is January 4th. I believe it's Wednesday, 2017. Still walking down 276. I've walked about 8 miles on it so far this morning. Means I got about 4 more to go, and then another 3 or 4 on another road before I get into the woods. Overcast, cool day today. Cool and damp. Good for walking. Been a long road walk today. 15 miles on pavement. But I'm here at the trailhead. Here's my first view of the Econfina. It's flowing pretty fast. Here's the 2-penny suspension bridge. Oh, look at there. There is a bench. Just what I've been looking for. There's something you don't see much of in Florida. A waterfall. Coming up to Apple Bridge. That's a ways down there. This has got to be just a little tributary going into the river. Stopped and talked to the trail maintainer for all of this area. Nice guy. I believe his name is Alec Lewis. Or no, Eric Lewis. Yeah, Eric Lewis. Nice guy. There's the Econfina River flowing down there. It's Thursday morning, January 5th, 2017, and I just started walking about 3 minutes ago. I slept like a log last night, close to 13 hours of sleep. Alright, I've been walking just over half an hour and I got the Fender Bridge here. Another suspension bridge. These are always fun rides, bouncing up and down. Although these ones aren't so bad. The worst that I've been on, the bounciest, was out on the Continental Divide Trail. There's a few out there that you just couldn't get them to stop bouncing. I'm going to Little Porter Pond. Wonder if that's what they're talking about. That right there is where my water came from for tonight, or the rest of the day and tonight, and first thing tomorrow morning. Just had to be one spot to get my feet wet today. It's alright, it was nice and cool. Well, I guess there was more than one spot. I believe this is Porter Lake I'm coming up to. There's Little Porter Pond again. I slept here Sunday night and I'm walked back from Blountstown back to here, so now I've filled in that section that I didn't have done, that I skipped due to the flash flood warnings. Good morning, everyone. It is Friday morning. I'm at Little Porter Pond. The sun's just coming up. It is my daughter's birthday today, January 6th, 2017. I will be walking out to Highway 20, about a little over a mile from here. You can probably hear some of the cars already. And hitching into Blountstown, Bristol area, because that's where I'm actually at on the trail now. I just filled in this section that I missed due to weather the other day. Beautiful morning. I'm less than half a mile from Route 20 right now. The sun's just coming up. Getting ready to cross over the Apalachicola River and enter back into the Eastern time zone. The whole time I've been hiking in the West or Central time zone, I've used the Eastern time and didn't have any problem with it. This is not the Apalachicola River. The Apalachicola River is still up about a mile. This is all flooding. Well, I'm at the top of the bridge, and those woods over there for the last little more than a mile have all been completely flooded by the Apalachicola River here, which is running very high. Another shot of the Apalachicola River flooding, and somebody's house actually washed away. This is supposed to be dry land right here. Flooding all into those trees. Alright, I'm in for the night at the Snowbird Motel in Bristol. It was $56 for this room, one bed for the night. It is January 7th, 2017, Saturday. Cold front came through last night, brought a lot of rain, and it's 35 and windy right now. Only getting up to 44 for a high today, and then down in the mid-20s tonight and tomorrow night. Here's the Florida Trail. I stopped in there at Camel Lake to get water. Turned into a beautiful day out today. It's breezy, but it's sunny and mild. I think it's in the 40s. Perfect hiking weather. Good morning. It is January. There's a blaze on that tree. You can't hardly see it. I left via camp about a mile and a half ago, and the trail is wet. The rivers are flooded. This is January 8th, 2017. It's Sunday. Good morning, everyone. It is January 9th, 2017. I'm in my tent. Those are my frozen solid socks hanging up there. I don't know if you can see the ice on the tent here. That's all ice. It's 25 degrees. This is what your tent looks like camping in Florida. See all the ice? This is ice that I shook out from inside of my tent. Good Tuesday morning, everyone. It is January 10th, 2017, and I've just left Apalachicola and coming into St. Mark's. Trying to figure out whether I want to hitch into Crawfordville and get a fuel canister or not. Been a long day and I almost forgot to get the camcorder out. I'm in St. Mark's right now. As you can tell by the shadow, it's getting late in the day. Today, let me get over this little creek here first. Today is Wednesday, January 11th, 2017. Good morning, everyone. I'm just leaving St. Mark's. Wilderness, or refuge, I guess it is, and I'll be entering the town of St. Mark's in about 3 to 5 miles, something like that. Crossing the Waukulla River on the Waukulla River Bridge. Walking down the St. Mark's Bicycle Trail. Don't know if that's what it's called, but that's taking me down to St. Mark's.
Be good. Be careful.
There's where I gotta get. Don't know if you can see it or not. That's the first boat that came by and they gave me a ride over here. Yoo-hoo! I was over there just a few minutes ago. And this is the trail. I'm on the road leading up to the visitor center, and here in St. Mark's they've done some logging. Been walking along stuff like this for almost a mile. Alright, see all that? The irony is that this is St. Mark's National Wildlife Refuge. Good morning, everyone. It's Thursday, January 12th, 2017. I'm leaving the St. Mark's area, and I'm hoping to make JR's by lunch for a hamburger before entering Osceola. Look at that beautiful moon. Crossing the Osceola River. coming into JR's here on the other side of it. I'm looking forward to a hamburger. I hope they got them. No wonder you don't get anywhere.
Holy sh!
Hey, hike on.
Yo. Oh.
Hey, hike on!
Billy Goat.
Yeah.
And what was your name again, sir?
Lion King. What do you call it? Lion King. I said Lion King. Lion King. Lion King. Say it like it's French. That's a beautiful moment. That's why I hike.
There's Osceola Sink, or one of the sinks it looks like. The Osceola River. Beautiful. Nice walking through here too. And another part of the Osceola. I got a crevice in the ground there. Going there's the river through there. Another deep, dark, mysterious sink. Made it to Osceola Sink Camp. Got a bench, fire ring. Here it is. Friday the 13th. Friday, January 13, 2017. Another sink. The amazing part is look at that palm tree, the crooked one over there. Look at the high water mark on it. I don't know if the video shows it, but these are just beautiful little sinks. I love walking down the Osceola. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a definite sign down there of the water flowing. And my understanding is that there were some Tarzan movies made along this river, and that they have found actual mastodon bones and tusks here in the river. That's amazing in itself. This is Burnt Bridge on the Osceola River. What I read about this was during the Civil War, a Union sympathizer burnt the bridge, and a Confederate train came around the corner and saw the bridge on fire. Tried stopping but couldn't, so gassed it and made it across. The bridge fell in just as the last car went over it. Still the rapids. Good Saturday morning, everybody. It is January 14th, 2017, and I started the 50-mile road walk yesterday afternoon. It was hot then, it was in the low 80s. So I got a good start this morning at 7:30. Stayed near the Mount Gilead Church last night in my tent, and I am ready to put in a 20+ mile day. There's one of the blazes on the, oh, this is Mount Olive Church Road here. Just turned down Wolfork Avenue. And there's a Pepsi machine. I want a Coke machine. Here I am, set up in the back of the New Home Baptist Church, New Home, Florida. Good Sunday morning, everyone. It is January 15th, 2017, and I'm walking into Madison today. Getting an early start. You can see the moon up there through the fog. Pretty dense fog this morning. Beautiful morning out, but it's very mild. It's about 57 degrees, I think. I'm out here on County Road 14. I'll be turning off on 360 shortly. It's near Madison, but you can certainly tell from the planes coming out of the east what's over there. That's got to be Jacksonville over that way that the planes are all coming out of. Oh, it's all right. It's all right. Here's something you don't see very often on the Florida Trail. That's I-10 right out there. I'm coming up on the Madison exit. And look at the signs. Food. Lodging. Good Monday morning, everyone. It is January 16th, 2017. I had a motel last night at the Super 8 at Madison, and boy was that nice to get cleaned up. I soaked in that tub for an hour and did my laundry. Got all my clothes clean, smelling good. I've got 5 days of walking, including today, to get to White Springs, and this trail will be done. For me, it'll be done for the 4th time. Just left the motel. I am officially done with the 50-mile road walk. I'm on real trail. I just passed River Road. There's my first glimpse of the Swanee on this return trip since I flipped from White Springs. Wide area here. There's a Swanee flowing slowly by. And I'm at, I guess it's Mill Creek or Mill Track Camp. Look at that. A friggin' picnic table and a garbage can. It does not get any better than that. I'm coming in on Black Track Camp. Now look at the big open space, and look at this. I don't know which one to use. I think I'm going to use both of them. This is amazing. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, look at that fire ring. There's my tent set up at Black Track Camp. Look at this place. Back in the middle of the woods.
Good Tuesday morning, everyone. Excuse me. It is January 17th, 2017, and I'm packed and ready to go. Slept right there. That was an excellent night's sleep.
I'm coming back from the J. Veer store. This is the old Route 90 bridge. The Suwannee River. I've been following the Withlacoochee River for the last couple of miles. I'll be back on the Swanee a little later on today. This is the Withlacoochee. I came from down there on the right. This is a Lappaha campsite. That's the Suwannee River right there, and on this side is the Lappaha River. That's the Lappaha River. I'm on a peninsula. There's a couple of fishermen up early on the Suwannee River. There's my camp. About 10 feet from the drop off to the Suwannee. It is Thursday morning,
I'm sorry, Wednesday morning. Wednesday morning, January 18th, 2017. Another sinkhole. A larger sinkhole. I guess some kind of a station. I have no idea what that's for. That water that I saw just back there by that structure, that was actually Holton Spring. And this is water that's coming out from it. Look at the size of that cypress tree right there. That thing is huge. Huge old oak tree that I'm walking by. Look at the size of this thing. Oh my gosh. I'm at Holton Creek River Camp. They've got half a dozen buildings like that one over there. I'm in one right now. It's all completely screened in, clean. It's got a light and a ceiling fan. It's got electric outlet, electric switches. Good Thursday morning, everyone. This is my view of the Swanee River as I'm starting out my next to the last day for hiking on this Florida Trail hike. I'll have it finished tomorrow. It is January 19th, 2017, and this is the way that I'm heading. I got 30 miles, so I'm going to divide it up into, I got 30 miles left, so I'm going to divide it up into two 15-mile days. This is Mitchell Creek. Nice little suspension bridge going across it. But the creek is dry. This is Mill Creek.
dumping into the Swanee River. I think that lime rock bank is just amazing. There's a bit of moss in this area. I'm actually on the trail right now. Quite a sandy beach. Here's my last camp for the hike, for this Florida Trail hike. I'm 15 miles from being done. I'm at Camp Branch. And Disappearing Creek is right down there. Look at that, goes right underneath the ground. The lime rock formations are amazing. Happy Friday, everyone. It is January 20th, 2017. Still walking along the Swanee River, which is right now is about 100 feet to my right. It wasn't supposed to rain today, but at 4 o'clock I heard rain on the tent. Looked at the radar and there was a whole band of lots of yellow on the radar coming my way. But by morning it was gone, so that's a good thing. This is my last day of this Florida Trail hike. When I get to White Springs this afternoon, yes indeed, I do want to thank the volunteers. They've put together a fantastic trail here. Thank you very, very much. Here I am on the Swift Creek Bridge, the new one. There really is a Swift Creek. Well, I've made it to Stephen Foster. Look at the root system on that cypress tree. There's a Swanee way down there, probably 50 feet below me. And there's some watermarks on that pole First one from 1986, 1998, 1948, 1984, 1973. Everything was underwater. North Florida, January 20th. I'm in Stephen Foster Park. Less than a mile to go. Just a quarter mile back, I ran into Apple Pie and her husband. They're out here to finish up the trail. They've taken a few years to do it. But look at what I see up there, that sign. Fat Belly's Restaurant. That is where I finished this Florida trail at. I flipped from there on December 24th. And they were closed. I sure hope they're open today. I don't see a car, but they gotta be open on a Friday night. It is 4 o'clock on Friday. That right there is the end of my Florida trail hike. Woohoo! How about that? I'm done. I am done.